All right, hey everyone, we're back with the State Royalty Chit Chat podcast with Nahi Payton.
Oh, yeah.
And we are talking about social media stories today.
Yeah.
Or not stories, but just
like
things.
things, yeah.
Yeah, just everything
Like the Snap
social
Score
media.
Matter,
Yeah.
Instagram, interesting Instagram things we see.
Do you think Instagram followers matter?
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to go to a whole tangent.
Okay. That's fine.
So Instagram followers in general are a vanity metric.
Yeah.
And so there was one story, I don't know if I told you guys this, but there was one story where this one girl had millions of followers.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was trying to sell stuff to her followers. But the problem is her followers don't buy stuff. Her followers follow her because they want to see her in a bikini or whatever.
Yeah.
And so if you want to have a vanity metric in terms of, you know, hey, I have 100,000 followers or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing. But if you want to make money off of it, it's completely different. I
Yeah.
mean, there's people that have 1,000, 2,000 followers, but they're making more money than someone with 100,000 followers
Yeah.
because,
Their followers are spending.
right, and there's more of a connection there.
Right.
You know, if you're just posting, you know, bikini pics and stuff like that, then, you know,
Yeah. Know what you're saying?
yeah.
But it's like, okay, if you find a guy, let's say he's like the most, like super attractive, right? But you go on his Instagram, he's got 64 followers. What are we doing? Do you think you found a hidden gem? Or do you think this guy's secretly weird?
Maybe it's a secret account. But yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, you want to have, you know,
You want to seem real. Like,
well, not only that, but you want to be, let me ask you this. You guys want to, not you guys, but just in general,
Mhm.
people want to be attracted. People are attracted to people that are desired,
That's fair. That is very fair.
right? So, what were we watching something where when no one was their boyfriend or girlfriend, nobody wanted them. But as soon as they got a boyfriend
Oh
or girlfriend,
my
But there's like a
gosh.
TikTok sound about this.
Yeah.
You know what sound I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And I just like can't, like the tune is not coming in, but it's like true. Like people will be like a girl will date like a subjectively like ugly guy, right? But then it's because she was beautiful or whatever that she dated him.
Now he
all the other girls want him.
you know what movie we were watching? Drive Me Crazy.
Yeah.
It's an older movie, but yeah. So what happened was you know, a boy and a girl, they both got dumped, and so they knew each other from before. So they started kind of going out, and then as soon as they started, everyone wanted, yeah.
And then she changed his look. She changed like everything about him, how he looks, how he dressed. And then all of a sudden, because she's like more the popular one,
Yeah.
and then everyone wants him now.
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know. It's like the magic touch or whatever that I think, but I don't think it ever goes for like a man. Like, I don't think like, let's say the man is like more attractive and then he goes for like, well, I don't know, maybe it's not true, but I just feel like it's more true for girls. Like if a girl dates like a basically like an uglier guy, whatever, they break up, all the girls now want him. He thinks he's like
All
hot
that.
stuff, and he's not. Because obviously,
That's like
But
an
it's like-
actual thing though.
yeah.
Because what's it called? All the guys, and there's like a whole bunch of TikToks on it,
Mhm.
but they're like, yeah, as soon as you give an ugly guy a chance, he thinks he has a chance with all the rest of the hot
So
girls.
true, though. It is very true, I think,
So
personally.
it's like,
You know what girls have to stop doing, and guys, I think, especially when you guys are young.
Yeah.
Not that you guys can do it, but I see a lot of posts where, and we love some of your friends. You know, we love all your friends, but you know, they post with their boyfriend on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's on their whole feed. I guess it's called the feed.
Yeah.
Is them and their boyfriend, and then all of a sudden, they break up.
And their
It
full
goes-
feed is gone. Their whole feed is
Their
gone.
whole feed is gone. Yeah.
it goes from 20 posts to 1.
I think that, like, you know how you can do, like, the Instagram stories or whatever, like, the little
Yeah.
bubbles? I think that, like, you
The
can put your
highlights.
boyfriend there. Yeah, thank you. I feel old. I, like, couldn't think of the name. Like, you can keep your boyfriend up there. And, like, maybe a couple pictures on your feed here and then, but, like, your Instagram feed is your Instagram feed. Now, your boyfriend's Instagram feed should just be you. You should just have another Instagram account. Like, candid pictures. Look at how beautiful my girlfriend is. maybe not like literally, and then like a couple pictures of them catching fish or whatever they like to do. But I don't know. I just think that like they're balance, because we want to see you. Because your friends follow your feed for you.
Right.
Not for your.
I don't want to see your boyfriend. I would like to like a picture with you in it because I think you look so good.
Not of your boyfriend. Because
Yeah.
people take that the wrong way nowadays.
Oh my god, I know. It's like you like this picture of my boyfriend or whatever. Or it's like, okay, all my friends, like, if my friends have boyfriends or whatever, I probably follow them on social media.
Yeah.
As we have integrated friend groups, whatever. And like, oh, well, you liked his post. Well, yeah, girl. I'm supporting you. Like, you're welcome.
And then they're like, oh, well, you just want him. Like, do you want to get with him or something? I was like,
No.
no.
I guess that's never happened to me, but like, as soon as my friends, like, I probably don't like their boyfriend anyway, so I just unfollow.
So you guys are saying that just because, and I've heard this, right? So if a girl, like, if you like your friend's post who's a girl, if you like your friend's boyfriend's post, then they think.
Well, unless I'm friends with the boyfriend, like, as well, like, on a friendly level.
Then
And if it's just him in the picture, if I'm friendly with him, I'll like the picture.
Yeah.
If I only know him pretty much through, like, my friend, I'm only going to like your Instagram picture if she is in it, because that's who I'm there for. That's why I follow you in the first place, you know?
Yeah.
Also, so, like, probably because she sent me your profile pic way before you guys started dating. Hey, do you think he's cute? Sure.
Yes.
Hey, I like my boyfriend. He'll be like, who are you looking at? I'm like, oh, my friend sent me this. I gotta like scroll down. I gotta like make sure I don't think he's weird or something.
Yeah. That's what I do with my best friend.
This is like off topic, kind of. Okay, but like, if you ever had, okay, Ross, you're married.
Yeah.
And let's obviously, he's married to Mom too. Did you ever get like annoyed or whatever? Let's say Kiana made a friend at work separately, and she's like, oh, you and her husband can hang out, like, while me and her hang out. Were you ever opposed to that? Were you ever like, oh, I don't need any more friends? I'm good.
Oh, say that again. So
Kiana,
she
like,
makes a
she
female
makes
friend.
a female friend outside of you. She, like, the female friend, her's also married. Just like you're married. Would you ever be opposed to hanging out with like her husband due to the fact that like Mom too wanted to also hang out with like the wife? Like,
So
would that
it'd be
ever?
a double.
It'd be like a double
date.
like a double hangout, but
Isn't
like.
that how we hang out? Isn't that how we hang out with you?
Yes, but that's different. I'm talking like, okay, like dating, for example. Like, all my friends, you know, they be going through men. They're like, hey, like, they hang out with him for a couple days. Actually, I don't really like this one. Swipe. But they bring him around a couple times or whatever. And my friends are always like, you know what? I think this guy and your boyfriend are getting along great. Let's hang out. And of course, I'm always like, absolutely. I just make him come along. And I'm like, hey, just talk to him. So, like, I can do whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going out, like, whatever we're
Oh,
doing.
I
And sometimes he's like, I don't need any more friends. Like, I don't want to meet any more people. Like, I'm good with me and my friends. And just because it's a substantial amount, like, every couple of weeks or so, it's just he gets a new friend that I make him be friends with. He has to talk to him. I make him talk to him, too. I'm like, you better have a conversation. You better not just sit back and, like, observe. That's not what we're here for. We're here so you can get to know him and I can hang out with my friend. But, like, okay, and I've seen TikToks where boys are like, yeah, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, it's like a group of men who are, like, boycotting this action that all their girlfriends or wives do. And I'm like, well, why?
Yeah, I mean, it can be kind of annoying, I guess.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, I get that, but I'm always down to meet somebody new.
Yeah.
You know, like, my boyfriend's friends, they bring around new girls, whatever. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you, hang out with you for the time. Also with me.
Do you expect your boyfriend to just kind of be casual, or do you expect them to actually become friends?
Not like friends. Like, I'm not saying you have to text this guy every day. Hey, want to hang out?
Yeah.
Do you want to work on my truck with me or something? Like, I'm not expecting that. I'm just, maybe like be able to have a conversation. Maybe be intrigued and interested. And then let me know, because I always listen to the conversation. Make sure they're not a mansplainer. If they're a mansplainer, I tell my friend, hey, no, not the one. Because I can't stand when people mansplain. Or if, when you talk to people and, like, see, I'm just a Harvard level yapper. I can talk to anybody. I can talk to a wall if you let me, right? But I don't think I ever immediately turn the conversation and make it focus all on me. So that's another red flag when having a conversation with a man. So if they also do that, then like that's a no.
Hmm.
But I always like put my boyfriend in there to feel the situation out. And like talk about boy stuff. I don't know, whatever you talk about. So we can go on like more double dates. Maybe
Well,
both.
what if he
Yeah.
did that with you? What if him and his friend were like, him and his guy friend, and his guy friend has
Yeah.
a girl, and he brings you along and says, hey, you go talk to the girl and you guys go.
Hang out.
Hang
oh,
out,
they
yeah.
do that. I'm down for it. Because they always come back to me, hey, what'd you think? Could you get a conversation out of her? Yeah, I could. What are your opinions? No, she's nice. And that's a go. You can't give men too much information because then they just get lost in translation. You got
Yeah,
to say nice or no.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do that, but I don't mind. I don't think any girl really minds all that much unless it's just like, unless they're really like pushing it onto you, you know. Like I let it happen naturally, of course, but my boyfriend also isn't the most friendly dude.
Well, it depends too if you get along with the girl.
Yeah, that's true. Like if I wouldn't hang out with her, like I'm not saying that she needs to be my best friend. She doesn't need to do all the things that I do. But
Right, but even let's just say you guys go to a certain set time period, like not necessarily a movie, but you go to where you have to be there for 2 hours or
Mhm.
3 hours, and you and this girl that you just met are not really getting along. Then it's kind of like I'm stuck in this place for like 3 hours.
that's true. I either like suck it up or I leave. I have left before because can't handle it. I'm like, oh Lord, just duct tape your own mouth. Please stop talking. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that girls are more okay with it than like men are, because men are all like just completely opposed or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They have their own little like men's circle, and that's it.
Yeah, it just depends too what kind of.
It
What their interests
obviously
are,
it
yeah.
depends on the person, of course. But
Because like I know this one guy, I love him. He's my best friend. He will literally go somewhere, meet 10 new friends. Doesn't matter who it is, all strangers, 10 new best friends that night.
those are
Go
like the
somewhere
best
else.
kind of people.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else. 10 more new best friends. Okay, meeting 10 more people. Can't remember any of their names. Okay, we go somewhere else. 20 new best friends. And then they all, like, everyone in Vegas is all connected somehow.
I know, it's weird. Biggest small town like ever. Vegas is the biggest small town.
I just posted a video on this with my brother.
Mhm.
You ever seen those things where it's like rating things my dad has done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did one rating things my brother has done, and I did negative 1,000 out of 10 being known by every single soccer player in
Yeah.
Vegas.
Mhm.
Because what's it called? I just found out I added this one kid that was on my brother's team on Snap. And what's it called? And I was like, oh, do you play soccer? And he was like, yeah, how'd you know? And I was like, oh, you just look like you play soccer. And
So this guy snapped her,
Mhm.
and then she saw who he was.
like I recognized his name.
Yeah,
I found
and so-
his Instagram.
And so
I-
she was like, hey, do you play soccer? Just,
So
so the guy's like,
yeah.
how do you know that? Right?
Because it was just out of the blue
Yeah.
question.
Mhm.
Like, how would you know that? But yeah.
And then he was like, oh, are you Kaku's sister? And I was like, bruh.
Finally, they figured it out.
Oh, yeah.
That's like the second or third time that's
Yeah.
That you're the younger sister. See, I'm the older sister, so people are all like, "Is Colin your little brother?" Or, "Are you Peyton's sister?" Or no, yeah, "Are you Peyton's brother?" He gets that a lot. But we look at like me and Colin like nothing alike. But people eventually put like last name together, like maybe where we live. Oh my gosh, I've been to this house before. Like,
Has Colin's friends ever tried to like?
yes.
Yeah.
All the time. All denied, obviously. They're like my little brothers too, but all the time.
Hmm.
Denied. You're short. You're my brother's age.
Just no.
Ew. Like,
Hard no.
unfortunately, no. But I would never. But they're younger than me too. It's like, they're all my little brothers. Like, I think of them as like all my little brothers. So it's like,
Does 2 years make a difference?
yes. And yes, absolutely. Well, I will never date a man that's younger than me. My age is pushing it. Like, if we're both the same age, your birthday better be before mine. Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess that's weird for me. I feel like boys really do mature slower than girls. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that you should always like for the most part. Like I feel like once you hit like adulthood, like true adulthood, it really doesn't matter necessarily. Like okay, like oh, my husband's 30, I'm 32. Maybe that doesn't matter as much. But like right now, my boyfriend's 16, I'm 18. That's weird.
So you're not a mini cougar then?
No, I'm not. No, by no means. No.
Or a young cougar? I don't know.
No.
It's just cougar.
Just cougar, all around.
It's cougar and panther.
What's a panther?
Panther is when you like older guys.
Oh, but like way older?
No, just like 2 years older or something. Just
Okay,
older
well,
guys.
then
What's it when the old guy goes with the young girl?
pedophile. Yeah.
There's names for everything now. Yeah, so cougar is
Cougar is when
older women with younger men.
Older, but yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like nobody uses panther anymore, and no, but like I mean, and if it's like a substantial, like I'm talking like 60 years old, like this man is 60 years old, going out with a 20, like pedophilia, is what
Yeah.
that is. I mean, I get it if he has a lot of money, but still, like, how are you just? No, thank you.
But
Never.
you have to see that stuff at work.
Oh yeah. Speaking of my work, I don't know. On a other episode, we had talked about this gentleman that had come in with this, paid girl. And
right. And she said sorry.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
rude to you, yeah.
He was rude to me, whatever. Well, now he really doesn't eat at the restaurant anymore, but he comes in to say hi to me.
To you specifically.
Me specifically. He called a girl that I was working with, literally ugly, right in front of me. He like compared us to or whatever, and just to go, well, she's way more conventionally beautiful than like you are. It's like, no, I being me, like you, yeah. I was like, oh. And then the other day he comes in, frantic, wants me to model, right? So I found this photographer, I need you to take a picture of his contact, and then I got this gift for you, I want you to take a picture of this, and then send it to him, and everything's gonna be all good, thank you so much, have a good day, bye. Runs away. On my desk is, an aloe, like Aloe, the brand?
Yeah.
Aloe. It's an aloe bag. He told me that it was underwear. I'm immediately still thinking, ew, but I'm thinking girls' underwear, right? Would make the most sense. I open this bag. It's one of those like metal like Path water bottles that they give you for free at all the stores, whatever, because it's hot here. And it's a pair of opened men's extra large boxers, opened. Like you can see that they were shoved back in the little box that they come in, but like not correctly. I was like, immediately take this over to my managers. I was like, okay, this is what happened. Like, this is what's happening to me. I'm now extremely uncomfortable. Like, this is getting really, really weird. Goes into the trash, obviously. But I was like, wow. Because
You probably wore them, huh?
Exactly. Probably wore them or something else in them.
Yeah.
No thanks. First off, did you think if I put them on, immediately coming right off? Like, what are you thinking? Also, ew, double ew, triple ew, worried for my safety, ew. Yeah.
How old would you say he is?
I don't know.
Like 30, 50, 60?
I'm gonna say like mid to late, like probably late 30s, early 40s, being generous. I mean, I don't think he's 60 years old. 70, maybe early 50s, probably that range. It's like within 40 to 50, that range. But it was still like, what? Yeah. Also, I got mistaken for Brooke Schofield at work. Brooke, if you're watching this, apparently I'm your twin. I went into the bathroom at this group of, they seemed really young. Like their voices, everything was just super young. The way they were talking, probably like 13, 14 years old. That's Brooke, Tana's best friend. Brooke banging on the stall door. I'm going to the bathroom. I said nothing. I got completely quiet and I just waited there until they left. I waited it out because I was like, I'm scared. So, yeah.
Wow.
Although I probably should have just posed at her. Hi, Brooke. Want a picture?
So what happened? They were in the bathroom, you just kind of walked through and they
I
just saw
walked
you
to the
real
bathroom
quickly?
first, and then they must have seen me from like down the hallway or something, and I'm running.
Oh.
And
so they're
I
trying
was
to catch
already,
you.
yeah, I was already in the stall by the time that they're coming in and banging. I was like, scared. They probably thought Brooke was going back to her roots, being a hostess. So probably because she was a hostess before she started all this.
Was she?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that
Well, we'll insert a picture.
Yeah.
She's Tana Mojo's best friend. Brooke, I love you. But
What does she do now?
she does a podcast with Tana, and she's like on TikTok and does podcasts, and they go on tour, like podcast tours and stuff.
Well, that's awesome.
She's like the
Maybe-
epitome of a clean girl.
Maybe we should invite her to this podcast.
Yeah, seriously. That would be my dream. I would have to wear my hair in a slick back bun and just stand right next to her and like just soak in her aura. She's just great. I love watching her. But yeah.
Do they sell like products and stuff, or?
I think they sell like merch and stuff, like canceled merch. It's the Cancel Podcast. But yeah, they're great. Their podcast is very like female, like girls. Like I put it on in the car, like after I get home from, like on my way home from work, I guess. It just calms me. I'm sitting in traffic. I know if I'm listening to this podcast, I'm okay. I'm getting some tea, getting like a nice little girl talk. It's great. It just calms me, because when I'm driving in traffic, I can't listen to music, because otherwise I get like. Also, I was in the Dutch Bros line. Dutch Bros. I love Dutch Bros. Okay? Love it. It's great. I'm in the line, and I was paying cash this time. I was getting my mom, my brother, me, drinks, and I was paying cash. And they only had like one guy hop in each line. And I was like, okay. They finally send another guy out. He takes my order. He's like, okay, stay right here. I don't have a cash box, but this other guy does. He's going to come to you. I'm like, cool. No problem at all. Well, cars in front of me are starting to go up, and this is where you start to merge to like go to the drive, like to pick up the window. And I kind of pull off to the side so that somebody could pull around me if need be or whatever. And this guy's just still taking orders back there, and I'm like, okay, but he told me to wait right here. I'm just listening to the worker. Okay, so I kind of pull off a little bit so somebody could go around me. Behind me, this man honked, not once, not twice, 3 times. He's honking at me. I rolled down my window, stick my head up. I said, I'm waiting to pay cash. Go around me. Immediately, I stick my head. My bad. He was like a guy, like definitely like my age or something. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you're good, is what he said. And I was like, go around. And then, so I just immediately pull up to the window, and this sweet girl at the window, she heard him honking at me, and she was like, I'm so sorry that happened. And I was like, you're so nice. Anyways, I tipped her a little extra, and she wrote sweetest girl ever on my cup.
Oh, that's nice.
It was so nice, and
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it until I was like almost home, calling my mother and telling her about the story, this man honking at me. I was about to get out of the car. You couldn't have saved that honk for when somebody cut you off in traffic or something. You decided to honk at me. And the Dutch Bros drive-through, ridiculous.
Well, that's cool she did that. That was very nice.
She was so nice. She was so sweet. And I just tipped her a little extra, like nothing like crazy, but she was like, are you sure? And I was like, absolutely I'm sure. Like, you deserve this. But yeah, so that was my
Do you remember with the Dutch Bros, how they have like one attractive male and then one attractive female? And depending who... Did we talk about that?
I've heard the lore about that, but I don't believe it's true lately.
Well, I don't know. We've seen it when we are.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because I was with my best friend, and there was a guy and a girl working.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guy in front of, or there was someone in front of us. And then my best friend, she's like, please don't give us the guy, please don't give us the guy. And so the guy starts walking over to us, and she's like, gosh dang it, why do we have to get the guy? And then so she's ordering, and then I told her after, when we were done ordering, I was like, they do that on purpose, like it's a marketing strategy or whatever.
Yeah.
Because they give the good-looking guy to the girls.
Right.
And like vice versa.
Yeah.
No, I get it. I also do prefer the girls though, because I feel like sometimes I don't know if I want to get my regular drink. Sometimes I like to spice it up, and we sit and chitty chat about it.
Yeah.
So like, you know what? I think you would like this. And I'm like, I think you're right. Give me that. But yeah, no, I also like getting the girls. When I get the guy, I don't even bother. I just get whatever I get.
Yeah.
Like, I get what I normally get. I don't want to spice it up.
Because what's it called? They're like so like not standoffish, but they're like not as into it as the girls.
Well, they're probably just matter of fact. Just
Yeah, just like, tell me what you want.
Yeah, what do you want? Let me punch this in,
Mhm.
and then
Go on your
Yeah.
way.
I was at Cane's a while ago with my best friend who's coming into town, and every time she lands, we go get Cane's because they don't have it like back where she lives. And we're in Cane's, and the girl comes up to us, and it's like late. She landed late. And we're ordering whatever, and I hear the guy as soon as we pull away, "Why do you always have to get the hot girls, man?" Like the other guy that was taking orders was like yelling that, and I was like, I don't want to. I just want to get my Cane's, man. But yeah, so.
have you been hit on at the drive-thru?
Of where?
What's the craziest place you ever been, like,
Hit on.
besides your brother's friends?
I mean, at
How
work.
first of all, how do you know? Like, do they just come out and say it, or are they just
Sometimes
kind
I come out and say it. Sometimes I don't have very good like self like.
of awareness?
Kinda. Like whenever I'm with my mom, that immediately shuts down. Because like me and my mom go to the store and she's like, "Oh, that dude was like staring at you." It's like, really? I wasn't.
I do
paying
that with her all
attention.
the time.
Yeah, it's like a parent thing. I think like she just knows.
Well,
It's like,
we were at Walmart the other day, and we were walking this way, and I do this all the time. I saw the boy walking this way, and from like 30 feet away,
Mhm.
I'm just locked that eye on.
Because what's it called? He
Yeah.
was staring at me, and then he did because he was like, he stared at me, then he stared at him, then he stared at me, and then he looked away.
Yeah, I'm just watching the whole way. You know, I'm watching him, and as we walk by, and then you know you just see.
And then me, I'm clueless. I'm pushing the car.
yeah, no, that's like I just don't pay attention. I think sometimes like being oblivious gives you life's bliss because like I'm just
Yeah.
not paying attention and makes you feel better. But like I get hit on at work and sometimes, but I've had guys that will literally look at me up and down and go, and I'm like,
What does that mean? Just like,
Good.
oh,
good, I'm like
that's
scared.
so weird.
It was weird.
I wonder if they think. Do guys really think that?
I think it's normally like when they're drunk, but also I have people who like, obviously like I'm a host, so I either am like running the door or I'm seating people, walking them in,
Right.
it depends. And I've had them like, they'll sneak take a picture with me. Like I'm like, oh, is this for the blah 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 party? And they don't put their arm around me, but it's like, but I'm also like they come in, like they try to hug me, and I'm just like, first, I'm not a hugger in general. Like if I, like, you know, I'm not the most touchy-feely, like just kind of person.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not hugging a stranger. Let me tell you something. So, no. Unless it's like, yeah, no. Not hugging you. And my managers always laugh at me because they're like, oh, do you know those people or whatever? Because they're giving me a hug and my arms are like right here. Actually, I told you guys about the time, like I'm caught on, you know the Hall, like Brook Hall, like they have the family here. Like it's like a family YouTube channel.
I think so.
Mm.
I don't know. It's like they're super wealthy. Like her husband makes TikToks on like cleaning their house.
I think so.
Where?
Well, they had come into the restaurant and there's a video of her hugging me, and me. The distance between me and her is very vast. Cause like and she was super. I told him I was like, I love watching you guys' TikToks. Like you guys are so cute or whatever. Cause they're recording the whole experience, like they're vloggers or whatever. And she hugs me, and her husband caught it on camera, and I was like, oh no. It's like on the internet, and I'm just like. And I'm like generally like a side hugger anyway. It's just bad. Just hugging, not for me. Unfortunately.
Did she initiate the hug?
Yeah. She was like, oh, like you're so sweet, like thank you. And I was like, oh, absolutely, hug. Like just and it's not like I get grossed out. I'm just not good at it, and it's generally awkward because everyone's like normally shorter than me, and it's like, do I go under or over, and then it's like to the side, and I don't want your body heat pressing up against mine. Like I don't know, I'm weird. My mom tells me all the time I'm weird because my mom's a hugger. Hi, how are ya? Never got that. Never. Hug my mom. It's about it.
But yeah, so one thing I was gonna say though, I'm not gonna mention any names unfortunately, but going back to Instagram, they again, I'm not gonna say who it is, but she was kind of smart in terms of the way she posts, because when she would post, we're talking about, you know, someone's ex. But anyway, when she would post, she would
basically post one post of just herself, and then one photo of her and the boyfriend.
So you can go back and delete it.
right.
Yeah.
So she could delete,
The one of her and
Her
the
and her
boyfriend,
boyfriend.
if they broke up.
Oh, that's
but then
good.
she would still have one of
her
like
at
when they
that
went to
time.
prom or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
Yeah, that's good. Like
I don't want to know who it is either.
Yeah.
No, I think I do. Can we tell a secret?
Well,
We'll talk about it after.
Okay, no, yeah.
no, you're not gonna like her.
Oh, immediately clicked.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that's that's the only thing I saw is that was kind of smart. Is you just kind of post, because like for instance, there's other couple, YouTube couple that they have a big channel, and they would post all the time, and they broke up after like 4 years. And so now, what happens to their channel? You know, it's like, who gets the channel? Because it's monetized, obviously. And so what the rumor is that she was mad, and I've seen videos of this where she would be the one to go like edit the videos and things like that, whereas he would just kind of sit around and do nothing, you know. So it's one of those things where, you know, who gets it? Who, you know, do you create your own Instagram, or do you create like a couple one? You know, like how there's a lot of couples ones out there, like you know, like Karen and Nate's a big one. Of course they're married, but
I mean, even I don't know. I wouldn't do that. Like honestly, I would just like you know, a couple pictures here and there. Like I don't know, but I also don't know if I would want my like significant other like just fully like integrated into my social media life. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think? You should let us know.
Yeah. Would
So,
you?
well, let us know in the comments.
Mhm.
And thanks for watching episode 8.
Yeah.
Episode 8. All right, so thanks again, and we'll see everyone soon.